I kind of looked at my collection today. I was going back and forth between cards, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to play today. Father's Day in Hearthstone. And I decided I wanted to play a Big Daddy card. And a Big Daddy card is King Krush. This is one big motherfucker that you play, and he kind of just fucks your opponents up big time. So that's what we're going to be jamming with today. This shell that we're playing, I found this list from a guy named Duin. He plays basically exclusively Hunter. Usually comes up with pretty neat deck lists. And this one, I would say, is pretty cool. Uses some wacky cards like Sheep. Basically, you use a Sheep explosive trap to beat decks like Odd Paladin, just like help them stay off board. You got cool stuff like Katrina, which is obviously really, really nice. You can pull out 3 12s with taunts, or pull out, again, King Krush, which is a huge big boy. It's a little bit different than a lot of the Katrina decks you see before, because those ones would include Cube. I'm gonna guess the reason for him not including it is that it's just a little bit too slow, prefers Secret Package. And I can definitely see that. He already does have ways to beat decks like Big Priest with Sylvanas, 9 lives, Death Rattle's going off, Necromechanic, Play Dead, all that kind of cool shenanigans. Emperor Thorson, so you can play that on 6, then go Katrina plus Play Dead on 7, pop off like that. Just looks like an interesting deck with a few cool combos going in there, and I just love playing with Houndmaster Shah. So that's what we're going to jam out with today, and yeah, just see how it goes. Let's go. Hop in some gameplay. Because I find climbing from 1 to 5 when I find a deck that I like just so much fun, and I just keep on playing, and I can't stop. Candle Shot's like really not that great against this deck. We don't have ways to ping, but like if we have minions, it's just good to have, I think. Snipe in general just beats the 2-drops, so we're gonna keep that. Play Dead, 9 lives are both good, but situational, we don't have anything that kind of activates them, so we're just gonna get rid of them. I feel like even Shaman or Murloc Shaman should both be fairly difficult matchups. I think Murloc is definitely easier than even Shaman for me. The Pog for Dog, man. That's a big victory royale for Dog. Hey, there's the Sylvanas we won last game. So this is going to play the Scientist and Bump. So we have 1 Explosive, 2 Wandering in the deck still, so I think getting a Scientist out is pretty important. How did I feel about Kingsbane Rogue before the nerf? I didn't really hate it. I think losing to it was pretty annoying sometimes, but I think overall it was kind of an okay deck. I didn't mind it too much. I'm going to coin the Houndmaster Shah because this card is busted in trade. That being said, we don't actually have that many minions that make this card super strong in this deck. It's just overall a really oppressive card in this kind of an archetype. Okay, I went up 3-drop, it's fine. No beasts, unfortunately, so Dire Frenzy can't work. That would have been a pretty funny play otherwise. Discover spell last. Some really questionable ordering decisions, but that's okay. He is a Murloc Shaman player. So you probably just play the Wandering Monster, the Snipe, bop this little guy, boop here and hit him in the head for 1. I would have value traded, but then the ping gets good. We don't really want the ping getting good. He also still has a Lackey, so Snipe's not necessarily very good here. We'll see though. Ice Fishing, and then he'll play a 1-drop Lackey. That will summon a 2-drop? Nope, Spell Lackey, okay. Again, very questionable ordering there with the Discover, but I mean, I don't know. Can't really expect too much. I think a 5-mana 3/6 is fine. That's pretty acceptable, right? Just on curve, 5-mana 3/6. Hi, Shaman. It's Wilder standard. I can't tell. Let's look. So, Rockpool Hunter. Is that a standard card? I'm not sure. More like Tiny Fin, is that a standard card? Sylvanas. Think there's vines around my opponent's hand. I'm gonna say it's probably a wild game. I'm not convinced yet though, don't worry. But I'm going to guess that it's a wild game. I think I'm just gonna play Sylvanas here. I'm actually really afraid of Toxfin, so I don't want to just Dire Frenzy here. So we're just gonna do this, trade. We wouldn't have the buff on that if we didn't play Sylvanas, so Undertaker getting buffed, kinda cool. Pre-nerf, that'd still be alive. Hey, look at that. What were we talking about there? Funny. Toxin. I feel like shuffling 3 Dyers into my deck is actually still a good play. How do you guys feel about that? 1 mana card, cool. Another explosive trap. That does not seem really that great. So Redemption's really bad for me. I think we should start with this and just see what happens. Get down. Oh, auto defense matrix, nice. So we could Yoinkies that, I guess. We really want to Yoinkies this one. 1 out of 4. Unlucky. So we can Dire Frenzy. I want a Dire Frenzy because I think just having these in my deck when his hand is relatively small is just good. And I don't care about the 6 damage, so I'm going to trade. Playing Explosive Trap also always makes sense because Wandering Monster will trigger and then it'll die before they trade. So we just get a 3-drop. He does have the opportunity to have the +2 health Murloc, which would be really bad. But then we can hit him with the 500 IQ second Explosive Trap. And that's really going to be when he gets a little bit screwed. Oh, everything is awesome. Nice. Okay, are we dead? No. Are we close to being dead? Kind of. Kind of. 4-4 is pretty good here, actually. Pretty good 4-4, not gonna lie. Any trades? 9 lives. We haven't drawn Explosive Sheep. We can get Sylvanas, have the Sylvanas Death Rattle go off, steal a minion Explosive Trap. We could Necromechanic 9 lives, steal 2 of the minions. I feel like that might just be the move. We lose to 3 cards if we play Explosive Trap. Like, if he just has another Everything is Awesome, or if he has the Cold Light +2 health card, then we lose. So I think we should probably Yoinkies 2 of his cards, then he has to trade. Okay, second worst outcome. Best outcome, so above average, I guess. Second best and best. Or third best and best, I guess. I'll take that. Maybe you argue that one's a better option, I don't know. Cold Light Seer, hey. We were trying to play around that for a little bit. Cool. I'm happy with the decision that I made. He trades. So the only thing is now, as you can tell, Explosive still isn't that good because all of these minions have 3 health. Would you not just... Zilliax. Don't be get down. Wait, maybe if it's Resurrect we should do this first, right? We Zilliax straight into the A1. Does he really need to get that every single time? Now we play the Explosive. He's going to trade the 1-3 and the 1-3 into my 3-2 and then go face of his 9-1. And he's going to get clapped. Draws Toxfin. Nobody cares. He has no way to play around my Explosive Trap. He double trades my Zilliax after giving his 1-3 Poisonous. Genius. I love it. He attacks face, he triggers my Explosive Trap, he concedes. Figured it out. Wonderful ordering from the Murloc Shaman player. Very difficult skill-intensive deck to play that I would say anyone who is a fan of fun Hearthstone should pick up. It's a great deck. It's one of the ones that you really have to be a true expert to learn how to play properly. Rockpool Tidehunter. Face. Oh hey, one of my buffed Witchwood Grizzlies. Let's play that. I like that idea. Let's play that and hit him in the head. Skier Power only summons a 1-1. It's not very good. Okay, that was a good game. Got a little bit scary with the Everything is Awesome, but we still clawed back into it. It's good. After you saw that game, you made an account on NA. Thanks, Control. Got you, man. No worries. Warlock. So how are we beating Warlocks? I feel like stealing stuff is a good strat.
You know, Jesse, Ever since my Hearthstone career started, I've been terrified of getting legend players that are the best in the world against me, and they have the legendary card back. How could I compete? Well, this digital degenerate sure gives me hope, smiley face.
You know what? That's what I stream for. I really stream just to show how simple it is to get Wild Legend on average if you just pick Shaman or Priest, the big variant, or if you play Paladin. Any of those three classes, I mean, you just play them, and getting Legend is really the simplest thing in the entire world. I like Necromechanic. I think it's a little bit too greedy, though. I think I'm just going to hard mull. I really want Sylvanas in this matchup. I just want some of my big bombs. My big bombs that do stuff. Snipe is one of the worst cards in this matchup, because if you play Snipe early, they play Void Caller pulls a Void Lord, and then you sit there with your dick in the hand, and you're like, what do I do? And the answer is, in general, you don't do anything to a Void Lord. That's why we need Sylvanas, because if we have Sylvanas, we can draw our Play Dead, play Sylvanas plus Play Dead, and say, my Void Lord now, buddy. And that's kind of the gist of what we want to do. Going to play the Scientist still, I think it's still a fine card. It thins the deck out a little bit, draws me a card, trades really poorly in the 2-1. We don't care about that, though. We just care about getting the card out of our deck and getting closer to Sylvanas. All we care about. I really like the term Digital Degenerate, by the way. I think that's it's a nice one. We have 9 lives. I'm definitely not going to play that right now. What secret explosive? Okay. It's a very explosive trap. I'm just going to Hero Power Pass. Mistress of Mixtures, I'll heal him for 4. At least Mad Scientist won't pull a Snipe that kills the Void Caller. That's true. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, and back up to 30. Void Caller on turn 4, wow. I don't really just want to play Necromechanic. I think I am going to Hero Power and... What do they even do? Like, they don't play anything on 5, right? Like, they usually just tap. I don't think he'd play on-curve heal bot with like 8 in hand. I think he would tap. I just don't really see this, like, being beneficial right now. I also don't really see it ever being very beneficial this game. Like, 4 damage is not a good spot against this deck at all. Like, what are you killing? Like, their 1-drops? I think I'm just Hero Powering and passing, that's it. Like, I'm just not doing anything this turn. They play Skull on turn 5. That would suck. Skull on turn 5 would not be fun. If he played Skull and then pulled big cards, not excited for that. Seen a couple people have started to play Q-Block again. I find that pretty interesting. Definitely without Kingsbane Rogue, it makes it a lot more viable. With Rogue not hitting you in the head, I mean, I can see it. I am going to play Stitch Tracker and get a good card. Wawa-wee-wah! A good card! I think I will now Snipe. And then I will pass. He knows to stop freezing, because if it was freezing, I would have played it last turn. Thorson. So we top that Candle Shot to clear that. Pop that Candle Shot. That's not Candle Shot. I am going to Zilliax so I can kill that, because if I don't kill it, I think I'm going to lose. Then he's going to get a 9-drop taunt, and then I'm going to top deck Play Dead. Then I'm going to play Sylvanas and then Play Dead and steal his 9-drop taunt. Have I ever tried Poison Blade Rogue? Why, yes I actually have. Poison Blade Rogue is quite fun. You do the Inspire thing, you get a big weapon, you hit them in the head. Sometimes you win the game, a lot of time you don't, but you always have fun. Wandering Monster. I feel like this is an okay discount hand. I don't think it's like insane by any means. I might just like slow it down. I think it's pretty greedy to slow it down, but I think I'm fine with that. I mean, it's really not that great. What is Shaw doing that the other cards aren't? Let's just do that. We pick big cards because the big cards are just good. Okay, not playing the sheep because I don't want my 9 lives clogged up. Played a Scientist for a Death Rattle, it's it so far. I have double Death Rattle with Sylvanas. We want to play Dead really badly next turn. I am actually so good at this game. I don't really know what to say, guys. Hello, my name is Control. I am a wonderful Hearthstone player. Sometimes lucky. My Void Lord now. Hit the fat yoinkies. Yoink the Void Lord. That's now ours. It's not his anymore. We stole it. Board it maybe. I don't know. Maybe he yoinks it back. I'm not sure. So he hasn't really played that much. It's probably like one of the combo decks, like whether it's like Togwaggle or Treachery or something like that for the Warlock. I don't think it's a cube deck or anything. Corrupting Mist. Oh man, that's a corrupting play. Shit. Oh, I was gonna say we actually have lethal sometimes with King Krush. We don't anymore. If he didn't trade, we did though. That would have been cool. Doomsayer? Okay. I mean, like, that's fine. Should still probably do this. Maybe actually not with that up. We just discount the hand. If this goes to 7 and this is 3, then we can Dire Frenzy what we pull out. And then we can do the 9 lives Death Rattle thing again. It's kind of a good combo, actually. Because if we get, like, a King Krush, then we can just buff the King Krush, and then it's, like, dick. So maybe we just, like, get the tick and just say we're happy with that. I feel like I'm kind of fine with that. I don't think there's, like, really any big issues of pushing 8. Like, one of the problems is now is we have this in the pool, too, so it's not guaranteed, right? So it's kind of an issue. But, I think we're fine. Like, I feel like this is okay. Take the discount. Do the cool stuff. We also potentially have Sylvanas to double seal with Necro, so we have, like, some crazy stuff that we can do in some worlds. Only thing here is, like, it is a flip, because it's either Krush or the Grizzly that we draw. If we draw Grizzly, we're not going to be too happy with the Dire Frenzy play. But if we get Krush, I mean, fuck yeah, dude, I'm going in on an 11/11 charge card. Like, charge as a mechanic just gets me going, man. Oh, we actually have a counter to him getting rid of my deck. Oh, but shit, we don't shuffle anything in the deck, so we don't. Fuck. Oh, we can shuffle that in the deck. Oh, hold up, dude, hold up. Does he get rid of the entire deck? If he doesn't destroy absolutely everything, is it really that bad? We want this to die first. We don't want it to be alive. And then once it's dead, then we can shuffle stuff in the deck. Oh shit, what up? Oh no. Oh no. Ah, Katrina, no. Defile. Okay, that's not actually... Shaw is really bad. Shaw would have been nice to have. Freeze my face. You can't play another card. I still have 4 cards in my deck. Oh, Pog you. Oh, winnable. Krush is guaranteed. Krush is 11. Right? I have 3. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 plus 3 is lethal, so we should just win. Yes. I'm pretty sure that's all my deck, at least. Can I say, boys? It was expertly mathed out. Exacties. Oh, that feels so nice, dude. Charge, doink him in the head for 11. Jeej, buddy, jeej. 128, baby, 128.